Hi, good afternoon. I'm Susan. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little different for me. It's called a Korean beef bowl. I love Asian food. From Thailand or Vietnam or Japan or China. It is so good. So many different flavors. On the stove I've got my rice cooking. I use white rice. Which is what I had. I thought I had some brown rice, but didn't see any brown rice in the cabinet. So I cooked some white rice, and in this pan I have a pound of ground beef. We're getting it cooked here in the skillet. There we go. I think it's just about done. What I'm going to do is try and get some of the grease off here, because I don't want all this grease. So I've turned my thermostat down there. I'm going to try and get some of the grease off with these paper towels. Let's see what we can do here. This is sometimes a quick and easy way of getting grease out of your pan. There it is. It's soaking it up right away. Get this out. Alright, just a little more and it's out of there. We don't want all that grease in there. You know, it's getting that time of the year where you're looking for warm, hot, comforting foods. And I think this is going to be one of them. It's quick and easy. Like I say, everything's quick and easy. I like it that way. Now I'm going to turn this down a little. Just to this we're going to add some garlic. The recipe calls for 5 cloves of garlic. Boy, that's going to be pretty good. Pretty healthy dose of garlic if you ask me. But we'll see what it is. I have this little garlic press. Sometimes I just chop it up with a knife, and sometimes I use the garlic press instead of the mincer. You know, we got our garden all put away this week and got it tilled, so it's ready to go to winterize it. Because the weather's going to turn on us. They're predicting snow Thursday, Will?
Yeah.
Here in northern Minnesota, so we'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to snow. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. We'll see what happens. Okay. Get that garlic. There we go. Get garlic out of there. Spread that into the... You know, I haven't been on in about a week or so. I've had one of those nasty colds that won't go away. I think what made it go away was Will threatened to take me to the emergency room, and I must have gotten good right then. Things got better for me. Okay, so there's 5 cloves of garlic. Now, I don't know if you've seen this or not. I'm going to show you something here. It calls for ginger. A teaspoon of ginger. I don't know if you've seen these. It's crushed ginger. It's frozen. I got it at Walmart. And they're in these little plastic punch-out things. Each one is a teaspoon of ginger. I find it really convenient when, you don't have any ginger on hand, like today. So what I'm going to do, with any luck here, I'm going to scrape this into the pan. It calls for 3 teaspoons of ginger, or a tablespoon of ginger, which is 3 teaspoons. And of course I just missed the counter, or the pan there, got the counter. That's fine. So, I'm going to turn this on some more. I'm going to cook this together. Now I'm going to have this recipe in the description box, or a way to get to it. So we're going to do garlic, ginger, and sesame oil. It calls for 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil. I couldn't find toasted, but I found roasted, so we'll go with that. So I want 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. 1, 2. Okay. That is so fragrant. I wish you could smell this. Getting it all cooked up there, all mashed together. Get that. There we go. Now it says you need to add the soy. I have a cup of, it's not soy. I use, instead of soy, which has a lot of salt in it, I use the liquid aminos. So there's half a cup of soy.
You mean liquid aminos?
Liquid aminos. You know aminos? Aminos. Okay, it's going to take a third of a cup of brown sugar. Put that in there. We've got, what do we got? Crushed red pepper. Calls for 1/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. It's going to be a little on the spicy side, but that's the way we like it. Okay, there's a 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. I'm going to stir this around. That brown sugar is going to kind of thicken the sauce and give it a little sweetness because we got a little heat to the crushed red pepper. Oh, didn't that look good? It smells great. I hope you guys have had a nice fall. It's been very pleasant here, but of course it's turning, as everything is. Now we're going to have, I've got some chopped green onions here. I'm going to add about half of the chopped green onions to this. Just stick it right in there. It called for 6 green onions, chopped, half of them in here, and then we'll just kind of do the rest on top of our, oh boy, smells great. So we got everything in there? Yep, great. Okay, I'm going to cook this just a little while here. Make sure all these flavors get incorporated. Like I said, this is quick and easy. It won't take you any time at all. I think it takes longer to cook your rice than anything. So I'm going to turn this off now. Oh boy, doesn't that look good, Will? Look at that. It's got a little sauce in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the rice over from the stove. Well, I wrote my recipe all over the floor. That's okay. Silly will read it for you. So I've got my rice here. I've been keeping it warm. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to plate this up for you. Grab the bowl here. My little oriental bowl. Now we're going to dish some rice in there. It's my little rice spoon. Okay. Get this rice fluffed up. I should have had a fork instead of a spoon, but it'll make do. We're going to put some rice in the bottom of the bowl. Let's get a good healthy dollop here. You can use brown rice if you'd like. In fact, I think the recipe calls for brown rice, but I didn't have any, so we'll just use white. Now, let's see what we've got here.
Can you use wild rice?
You know, I wouldn't use wild rice.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't think it's For one thing, I think it'll cook longer, and another thing, I don't think it'll look as nice in the pan. I could be wrong, Will.
You could be.
I could be.
Can I make a note of that? You
Yeah.
could be wrong?
No, and I don't want you to date it either.
Okay. All right.
So this is what we've got. We've got some sauce here. Let's pour it over that rice. Now I'm going to take a few sprinkles of green onion, and I'm going to add some toasted sesame seeds. These are good. I like these. So that took us all of what? 15-20 minutes, excluding the time it takes to cook the rice. And I want to tell you, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. We sure appreciate it. And we love to hear from you. Give us some comments, some feedback. Maybe you'd like to see more Asian cooking. If so, I can come up with some more quick and easy Asian dishes. I'm going to try this. It looks great. A garlic and a ginger. And surprising enough, the onion and the amino acid, the toasted, what is this, toasted sesame oil, is really good. Try this some night. I think you'll enjoy it. Quick and easy. Your family will love it. And until next time, blessings to you and your family. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully soon. Bye now.